Hello, my name is Bonnie Renault, and today I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about welfare reform. Many argue the necessity or lack thereof for federally funded welfare programs. The one thing that most can agree upon is the need for reform. There are multiple platforms one might take in an effort to better how the system distributes funds, but there are three in particular that I would like to talk about today. Illegal immigrants who receive benefits and give nothing back to the system, programs that should be discontinued altogether, and how gas prices affect not only the economy but the need for welfare as well. Illegal immigrants are draining the system without putting much back into it. The Pew Hispanic Center estimated in December 2012 there were 11.1 million unauthorized immigrants living in the United States. Rand Paul, a politician, was quoted saying, "If you had to pay back all your back payroll taxes and you've been working here for 10 years, that would be thousands and thousands of dollars. So to get your work visa, I wouldn't have any kind of big penalty like that." That did not set well with very many people. Most believe that Americans should pay their taxes. If you think about it, thousands and thousands for one person could add up quite quickly if there were 11.1 million people involved. Even if those 11 million people had only been working for 1 year without paying any taxes, we're still talking thousands and thousands of dollars. Those are dollars that could have been going back into the system that was being utilized in the first place. A good majority of all these illegal immigrants are not paying taxes but are on some kind of government-assisted program, such as SNAP, or Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. Statistics show that 45% of all Hispanics are on food assistance. It also shows that pamphlets are passed out in their communities, assuring that they will not be prosecuted if they choose to accept help. These pamphlets are passed out quietly and is little known to the public most times. If government assistance will not slow down citizenship, where is the incentive for immigrants to enter the country legally or be self-sufficient when they know they can just fall back onto a program? Only 14% of native-born Americans use food stamps. The native-born Americans are usually the ones that are working and putting their tax dollars back into systems like this. While some programs are necessary, especially for the survival of children, others just seem frivolous and should be discontinued altogether. Most of them have costs that do not outweigh the benefits it might bring to people. For instance, Insurance Wireless. You can't hardly watch TV anymore without seeing a commercial coming up urging people to see if they can qualify for Insurance Wireless. All you have to do is be on food stamps or TANF or some kind of other government program, and you might qualify for not only a free telephone, but you are eligible for 250 voice minutes and 250 text messages each month. Now, the theory behind this is prospective job offers might come to people if they're able to have a line that they can be reached at. But realistically, what are the text messages for? No potential employer is going to be texting anyone. These services are eligible for people who are residents of nursing homes or homeless shelters, and even those with only a temporary address can be potential candidates. Where is the burden of proof? How do we know that people aren't just moving around from place to place in order to get government benefits or assistance? A temporary address is definitely not suitable. In addition to that, customers are allowed to purchase additional text and voice minutes at a discount rate. They can get unlimited talk and text for only $30 a month. That's a fraction of what most people pay for cell phone services. TANF, or Temporary Assistance for Needy Families, is a program often abused as well. This was created by the Personal Responsibility and Work Opportunity Act, instituted under Bill Clinton in 1996. The act aimed to remove people from welfare in a long-term fashion. It set time limits requiring recipients of this program to go to work within 24 months, and it also said that after 60 months you could no longer receive any benefits. There was a decline on people using TANF for a few years after this, and while most power to decide remained within the individual states, recently the Obama administration attempted to repeal the work requirements for welfare recipients, abolishing the rights of the states to decide on their own. Gas prices also take a toll on the economy and facilitate further need for welfare assistance. Gas prices can be blamed. Gas prices can be blamed for increased unemployment rates in 2012. $20 per barrel increase in the cost of oil increases unemployment by 1%, according to a study by the Energy Information Administration. Low-income workers find it harder to travel to jobs if all their money is spent on gas. That leaves little room for groceries on the table. These groceries are usually already overpriced, and we've been seeing a rise in groceries for several years now. A 2007 study from the U.S. Department of Agriculture found that 7 cents of every single dollar of food goes directly to energy costs, and this is a low estimate as well. Given the rising cost of fuel, USDA estimates a 3.5% rise in the cost of food. Food should be affordable to reduce the deficit caused by the food stamp program. A flawed welfare system with too many loopholes locks many people into a vicious cycle with little or no way out. Illegal immigrants can be a huge burden to the welfare system by taking without ever replenishing. Many government assistance programs are not crucial to the basic necessities. Now, there's always room for disagreements on the subject such as welfare reform, but many can agree that some changes do need to be made before the system is drained completely.